Hey, what's up, Python? Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this part of the video, we're going to be looking at how to allow user click on our blog application, that we can display our blog information, and also we're possibly going to be looking at how we can render out comments if the video doesn't get too long. Alright, so without further ado, let's just get started. Alright, so before we start the video, a quick shout out to Cloudway Games for sponsoring this video. Alright, what is Cloudway Games? Cloudway Games is basically a website that allows you to play the games that you want to play on your mobile phone. Games that you think you feel like, okay, this game are heavy on my mobile phone or my system, I can't play them. You can basically head over to Cloudway Games and you can basically play them on that. An example of the game I'm trying to play is, let's take a look at head-to-head soccer 2022. So you can see basically you can go ahead and click on the game. After clicking on it, you don't need to basically sign up, you don't need to do anything. All you need to do is just head over to the side, click on the game, then click on play. So if you click on play, you're gonna wait for this to load up. Alright, so this has loaded up already. Go ahead and click on play, and initially there's meant to be a sound in the game, but you know, I'm using my microphone. Basically here the sound can't come out actually, but there's a sound in it, and yeah, there's an ad, so you can basically skip the ads, then wait for the game to load up. Is pretty straightforward. Now you have a game that you can play on your phone, you can play it in your system now using the web. Let's go ahead and just play one arcade kind of stuff. Click on play, then you can see controls for beginners that are just starting head-to-head game. So if you're trying to challenge me, just inbox me, I'm gonna beat you. Alright, so you can see we have this beautiful. Oh god. Oh, imagine, see Messi. Alright, so this is actually very good. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? Alright, basically you get the idea of what Cloudway Games does. Allows you to play game on your system, and to be even surprised, it saves the game progress on your system by default. So that is even one thing that is actually very amazing. I would have loved to play the counter this thing, but you know, you have to move on with the video. Alright, so without further ado, make sure you check out Cloudway Games, go play some games, and comment down below about what you like about it. So let's get back to the video. Alright, so now let's get started. What we want to do is basically we want to go ahead and edit what we have already. So what you can do is head over to our home.dat, I believe so. So what we have is blog widgets here. What I want to do here is I want to pass in the model. Okay, so instead of doing all this, I can go ahead and just do final. So I can go ahead and specify final. I'm sorry, trying to see my keyboard well. So I go ahead and specify final, then I can call this posts initially. So this can be post, and then the post is going to be required in this place. Alright, so I'm going to add this field here, and basically I'm just going to delete all this stuff that is here. So things aren't necessary again. Just as you can see, they are not necessary. So what I want to do is, in this place, I'm going to do post dot image. I believe it was image I called it. Now to make this work a little bit better, what we're going to do is let's try and pass the type. So it's a post model. Alright, so we have to import the post model. Now I can go ahead and do post dot image. Alright, so we can have our autocomplete, make sense like that. I will also have post dot created at posts dot created at. Alright, so they say argument date sign can be converted, so I believe I can do dot to string. Yep, very good. Then we can go ahead and have post dot title. Alright, beautiful. Now remember, we don't have count like it. I said maybe we'll add that later in the future. So what you can do is save this, and we have an error at the top. So the parameter of post count have a null value. Is it null? Okay, how do we fix it? Yeah, we have to have required. Sorry about that. So I was lost a bit in that moment. So what I can do is basically delete all this. They are not needed again. But I'll call post, then I can go ahead and add call the post controller. So which is going to be the underscore. So we're going to do post controller dot post. Alright, so there we can wait. Let's see if we can pass in value here. and that should work. We have an error that says list post model can be assigned to the parameter of post model. Let's try and do index. Beautiful. Okay, so this should work. If I should check my application, you can see everything still works. You can see the image is reloading. You know what, let's just refresh or to reload or to restart everything so we can see it. Okay, and we have an error. Okay, we have an error concerning the image, yes, because remember the image, we have to concatenate many stuff together to get the image working. So I think we just have to do that here. So I think what I can do is easily I can just Ctrl Z all this to make everything short. I can go ahead and copy this. So once I copy this, I can Ctrl Z back. I'm basically teaching you a shortcut of life. Right, Ctrl Z back. Now this image, I'm just going to pose this here. So rather than all this stuff here, first I want to do is import this. Then rather than all this long stuff here, what I can do is call posts dot image. So save this, and yep, we should have the image now. So this is working. So the reason we want this, we are doing this, is that when you click on this, we can basically send us with the data from here to the next page. So we don't have to like call out a get request to load the stuff. Hope you understand what I'm saying. You know what, you understand now. So what I want to do is now in our views here, you can go ahead and create a file called details.dart. Alright, so you can have a file called details.dart. So you can have stateful widget, not a stateful consumer, sorry. You can go ahead and have a stateful widget. So this is stateful widget. You can go ahead and call this a post detail. Alright, then what this is done, what we can do is have a scaffold, or we can return a scaffold. What is it? Scaffold. Alright, so we're having an error that says not defined. So the reason why is basically we have to import material.dart. So we can go ahead and have import package Flutter material.dart. Alright, then what I want to do is I want to go ahead and pass an app bar. So we're going to pass an app bar in this case, and we should be good to go. But let me just go ahead and pass a title here, or title. I can go ahead and call this text, like I say, hello world. Okay, so I can have hello world in that place. So we have that done already. Now I want to go back to the home page. What we want to do is, I believe we should be able to, trying to see where I'm supposed to add the on click on. I think we should be able to add on click on the blog widget here. So let's go down. Right, this is the widget. So this widget is going to be called gesture detector. Yep, so we are going to detect on gesture, which is going to be an on tap detection. We're going to have on tap, then we're going to have this. So this is going to be get.to. So I'm moving to a new screen. So in the process of moving to a new screen, which is on post detail, we're going to pass in some parameters. So what I want to do is positives here, and I can basically just have this that is in this place. Copy this and basically trying to figure out where it is again. I think right here. No, so this is confusing. No, this is state level video. That is why it's confusing. Don't worry, we're going to figure it out. So I want to have post model here. Then I think this is supposed to be initialized somewhere here. Alright, so we're going to now quick fix add this. So that's added already. Now we're going to just pass in post. So post is also going to be basically what we passed here. So basically what we did here. So we're going to pass it here, and should be expecting this in that place. Now once that is done already, what I want to do is this title here. Rather than having this, I can go ahead and have post dot title. Alright, so now you see post is not working because it's stateful widget. So we're going to do widget dot post. So we are going to select widget dot post dot title. Very nice. Good. So save that. Now we should go to our application here, and I click on this. We should be redirected to the page. Now we're having an error. Yeah, which is GETX error, I believe. Yep. So we have to wrap this in the GETX material if we want to move from one page to another. So we're going to say get material. Also going to import GETX and save this. Once that is saved, what I like doing is auto restarting the application so everything works fine. So go ahead and auto restart the application. Okay, let's wait for that to finish upload. So once it's loaded, go ahead and click on this. You can see we have our title here, how to code. Beautiful. And now once that is done, remember I don't have a UI off my head. So what I'm going to do, because the UI of the previous software using, I actually find this somehow. So we're just going to do from our head for now. If I find the UI, we're going to implement it later on. So let's have a column. So this column is going to be have children. So the first one to have is an image.network. So this image.network here is basically going to have exactly what we have here. I'm just going to copy this, and I'm going to paste this right here. Right, import this. Then I'm going to just pass widget.post. So if we save this, okay, now we should check our application. We should have the giant picture showing, which is that. Then right under the image, we want to have our title. So I'm going to have a constant size bar, and I'm going to have an height, let's say 20. I'm going to have a text. So this text is going to be widget.post.title. Alright, so I'm just going to style this a little bit. So we're going to style this. We're going to do text style. Alright, so we're going to do text style. So this text, I'm going to give it a font size, not font family. A font size, let's say 30. That is okay. I'm going to do font weight should be bold. Font weight dot bold. Alright, so let's check it out. So we should check this. Like I said, we have this here. So I think I should leave it in the middle. Is okay. I'm just going to increase this a little bit. So let's do 50. Alright, good. Then under it, what I can do is basically just copy this text. Now copy this from this place to const. Copy this text. We want to do for the description and for the body. I mean, so we're going to have body. Then we don't want this. We don't want this huge text size, and this should be like say 3W400. And I can make this a constant because I'm having an error here. Not an error actually, just a one. So let's get have a constant. Alright, so that is gone. If we check our app, you can see we have our description here. And let's take a look at if we added something. I want to see if I added something in the API, so which is posted by, or do I have posted by? Okay, trying to check the model. Okay, this is by admin ID. So this admin ID here, initially we have to change to the admin name, so we are going to do that later in the video. Maybe a feature in the future we're going to do that. Yeah, we can just have created that dot to this. Right, so eventually we have to move it to the right because yeah, see what we're having here. So we're going to change this to, let's make this 5. No, 5 is too small. Let's make it 15. Alright, so we want to make it 15. Then what I want to do is my cross-axis alignment here. In my column, I'm going to provide cross-axis alignment dot start. Save that, then they should be moved to that side initially. Then I believe what I can do now is I can go to where I have my title. I can go to where I have my title. Okay, then I can cut this. So what I can do is I have a column here also. Children. I can paste this right there. Save this. We can have this right there, and I'm trying to position this to the middle. Actually, that was why I'm doing that. So I'm going to have this in a container. Let's see if it's going to work. Alignment alignment dot center. Alright, beautiful. Now, so we have just the time here. Alright, so this time here, I believe we should also format it in from the Laravel, so you can have a readable human time. I think that is okay. So for the meantime, can I do something like, let me see if I can do something like posted at, okay, posted at, because we have posted at, then we have an error, not an error actually, I like why you call it with an error. You can have this, I can just give this space. I think 15 is too small, let's just make 25 initially. Okay, 25 is too big, so let's make it 20 initially. And yeah, so you should click back to the page, click on it, you are back here. So we don't need to like send a get request to a single data. So this is working. The only request I'm going to be sending is when you want to fetch the comments here. So that is what we're going to be doing in the next tutorial. So if you like this video, please make sure you like, subscribe, and make sure to check out Cloudway because they actually sponsor the video. So see you next time. Peace.